What's up, Potters? I wanted to make something real quick. I developed this last year and I just found it on my hard drive and I thought it'd be interesting to go over it. Now, I was at Welch Resorts. It's in San Diego County in a city called Escondido. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. It's really beautiful. We have a timeshare out there. It's a pretty big one. And I just hunkered down there and I spent the whole weekend just in the room drinking Rockstar or maybe Red Bull, whatever it was. And I developed this. Now, it looks pretty simple, and it probably is pretty simple. And these are all going to be campaigns and sequences, but also the technology behind it is going to be Infusionsoft, lead pages, PlusThis, and Wistia. So there's a way to really make this all happen. But this is the Infusionsoft development, and I'm going to go over it. We're just going to see what happens. So this is going to be the desired path of the funnel, and over here these are all the tags and the naming convention thereof. Now this is what's his name's naming convention, and some of you may be familiar with it. That's okay. You can use any naming convention you want for your tags and your categories, and this is going to be the funnel desired path. So I want you to notice here there's milestone 1, 2, and down here we have milestone 3. Additionally, notice that in milestone 1, they opt in, and then they watch a video. So right when they opt in, this milestone right here is to get them to watch the video. So this is all about getting them to watch videos. If you notice at milestone 3, this is the follow-up with the video replay. Now, as I understand this was all based on a Jeff Walker launch that we did. And of course, there's more to it than you're going to see right here. So there's going to be the pre-launch, and then the pseudo launch, and then the full-on launch. I think we made about 25 grand that day. It wasn't very good. We could have made 100 grand. The problem was that we had some back-end issues with the membership site. And had we been using Memberium, as I suggested, we wouldn't have had those issues. But we were using something that isn't even very popular anymore. And so that's all besides the point. So let's take a look at this. So of course, again, we're going to go over the funnel desired path, milestone 1, 2, and 3. This is all based on watching videos and getting them to watch the videos or buy something else, and then doing a replay and then upselling them at the end. And over here, these are all the tags. So again, this naming convention over here, it can be any naming convention you want. Name the tags anything you want. And these are the categories, okay? So the way that we were doing this is we're going to drive traffic to a web page, or maybe a squeeze page, landing page, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to opt in. Great. They opt in. As Infusionsoft experts, that's really what we care about the most. Driving the traffic, SEO, SEM, whatever you guys do, PPC. Most Infusionsoft people that I know, let the other people do that. Now, once they opt in, then we want them to watch the video. If they watch 15% of the video, this sequence is going to ask them twice to watch the video, to come back and watch the video. And one of the really exciting things about LearnDash is they just came out with some new technology that would make this even better. Oh my God, it's so awesome. That just came out. I just got the email today. But anyhow, this is going to say watch the video, and then check out this other thing. So let's say we're doing oranges. Opt in, you want to get an orange. Watch the video about an orange. After 15%, they click away. We're going to say, hey, do you want an orange? Hey, do you want an orange? Okay, check out this banana. Maybe you want a banana, right? So we're just trying to guess what exactly this individual that opted in wants. Now, the second milestone is they're still on page 2. So this milestone and this milestone, they're still on page 2. If they watched it 25%, we're going to do the same thing. Do you want an orange? Do you want an orange? Check out the nanner, okay? Then if they watched it 50%, this is still milestone 2. If they watched it 50%, we're going to ask them to complete the video twice. Then we're going to set up a task for them to call. So this would be a completely different sequence that's going to follow up and then set a task, okay? Or however you want to build your campaigns. And then also this one is if they watch 75%. So we're going to talk to these people that watch 75% of the video differently than we talk to these people that watch 50% of the video. Okay, now if they watch this and they go through the sequence and they click through, of course, and they buy, we upsell them, all is well. Everything unfolds exactly as it should. We're all happy. Now, if we get to this point, the third milestone is we want them to click the buy button. Now, the deal with clicking the buy button, we're going to probably have to run Tag Manager here, but I would really, I have some ways of checking out whether they click the buy button and tagging it. But again, they're going to be on page 3 at this point, and we want them to buy. Now, this is a completely different video. So if they come here and they watch 50 or 75 or even 15%, and they click through over to here, if they hit the buy button, everything stops, it pulls them out. If they don't buy, we're going to run a replay. And we're going to follow up with the video replay if they watch 25% or less of the video. Okay? So if they watch 25% or less of the video, we're going to follow up with them. And if they watched 50% or less of the video, we're going to run follow-up. However, if they watch 50% or more of the video, we're going to remind them to purchase. Remind them to purchase. We're going to hit them, and then once they buy, we're going to hit them with upsell. So the way that this all works is we're going to be looking at the tags. So of course, these are the tags that we're going to need. If they watch 15% or any bit of the video and they didn't buy, they need to buy. If they clicked a purchase page, if they clicked over here to purchase, where's my little clicker right here? If they clicked to buy and they didn't buy, then they need to buy. Okay? If they purchased and they didn't buy the upsell, we need to hit them with that upsell. And if they bought the upsell, now we start selling them bananas. Okay? So this is going to be the status. These are all going to change. They're going to be different. The history is never going to change. We know if they watched 15%, maybe they came back and then watched 25%, right? Then at 25%, they clicked away again, and this email kicks off, and then they watch 50%. Well, now they're going to be tagged that they watched 15. They watched the video 3 times, but boom, this time we're going to call them. They watched it 15%, clicked away, 25% clicked away. Now they're hitting 50% at 50%. It sets a task for us to call them. Now we know what to say to them, right? And then once they purchase, we'll know how to talk to them, and then they bought the upsell from the website funnel. We want their email and phone number, and then the call to follow-up video watched 50%. So over here, if we're pushing them to watch up to 50%. If they watch 50%, then they're set for a task to call. Then we verify the purchase. Once they make the purchase, hey man, thanks a lot. Then we run some NPS, or we just ask for some referrals after they experience the product a little bit. So this was how I write everything out before I even do a whiteboard. Now I was sitting down Indian style at a little table in an office, and all the curtains were closed, and it got kind of scary in there. But I just thought this might be interesting, that you guys could see a little bit of how I go about things, and maybe this will stir some juices up in you to go and create and implement and do your next launch with some ideas on how to do them different. Or maybe you have a better way than this. I'm sure you do. If you do, comment below or ask any questions. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.